But what we need is a huge favor from, is it Ohioans? Ohioans?
Ohioans.
We need you to buy these things like they're bagel sandwiches from McDonald's. Get out there and don't blow this for the rest of us.
Yeah, they're going to.
I believe in you, Ohioans.
Oh yeah, Ohio's a place where they're gonna eat some breakfast sandwiches.
They will. Yeah.
Please do.
Yeah.
Those guys take shit.
You are!
There it is.
Hell yeah, boss!
Oh, hey!
Oh, yeah! Good
morning and welcome to episode 1016, 1016. Really haven't decided how I'm going to say it yet. Don't know which way sounds better. Of Hard Factor. It is Friday, August 12th. Finally Friday. Welcome to the end of the week, 2022. Thank you for cheating on the news with us today. Mark has an eclectic cup of coffee in the big time. Lots of
I
stuff.
sure do. Just don't say 1016, because that'd be insane. Like, don't say all four of them.
Like a robot? People would
Yeah.
think I was a robot if I
No,
said
don't do
1016.
that. Yeah.
You guys ever get into that habit where you
1016.
I've got
If
gum
you're
around,
reading-
gotta spit it out.
if you're reading your phone number to
wondering if you can do
someone,
that.
you'll throw O's and zeros?
Yeah.
You guys ever do that?
Yeah, I switch up my O's and zeros all the time.
I always feel like an asshole when I'm doing that. Just
Do you?
stick to one, Pat, I say.
No,
It's
I
always
like-
O. I always go O unless somebody goes clarify. Like, could you clarify? Unless it's a single zero, then you gotta say zero.
Oh,
I got
sounds
no
so
O's
much
or
more than
zeros.
zero, yeah.
Not a problem.
Yeah, like Wes's number is 512-702-40.
Correct.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Pat has an all English crime spree in the TikTok International Moment on deck.
Hello, governor.
Isn't it?
It's a bunch
Isn't
of
it there?
chimney sweeps run wild over there.
No fluoride in our water, mate.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's why their teeth are fucked up.
Did they get that fixed? I feel like
Is that really one?
I'm sure. I
Yeah,
hope they did.
some
It's an
point.
older trope. Our
That's
younger
all
listeners might
70s,
be.
I
That
think
and all the
they're-
goddamn creamer in the tea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true.
And the
There's a
six.
lot of tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the
Milk
tea.
mouth. Yeah, our younger listeners might be thinking, man, what are they talking about? What used to be a thing? A whole
Watch Austin
trope."
Powers. Yeah.
Right. That the Brits had nasty teeth.
They did use it. They
Still
got
a
a lot
thing.
better. Yeah, it's gotten better.
About 50% of the jokes in the entire Austin Powers franchise are based around British teeth.
That's correct.
And not behaving.
It's true.
Yeah.
Being
Oh,
naughty.
behave.
But that was ironic.
Wes
Sarcastic.
has the most requested segment of all time in the hole today.
That's right.
You know what I'm talking about.
Just leave it at that.
That's right. And then the high five. I've got that to close things out for the week.
What a show. Come on.
That's it.
What a show.
And you did miss it. You missed the 1000 challenge 1000. If you didn't sign up for Patreon and sample the 8 episodes, sorry, they're ours again.
That's
Bye.
right. You might as well
Big
change my
mistake.
name to Narc, because I went ahead and changed all those back to not public.
Really missed out
With
on
a
that.
C.
If you didn't cash in, you should just sign up for the Patreon instead. Patreon.com/hardfactor. Just sign up and saw what you missed.
You had about 12 days to listen to them. So
Yeah, and I'm seeing what guys are spending
That's a
on
hard factor
OnlyFans.
week. Yeah.
Right? You guys are throwing cash away on OnlyFans, and I get it that you jerk off to that. But come on, man. You could peel off
I'll talk
one
in
of your
ASMR voice on Patreon.
peel off one of your $4.99 subscriptions to Mrs. Poindexter or Robinson or whatever Mrs. you're subscribed to, and bring it on over to the Hard Factor Patreon.
Here's a tip. X videos. Now you can save your money on OnlyFans and pay for our things.
Mm-hmm.
Buy a coffee maker, something.
Yeah. That's
You saying it's like going to
substitute your
Starbucks?
porn addiction.
No,
for
go
coffee.
to patreon.com/hardfactor.
No, I'm
and send
saying
me the
it's
card.
cheaper than buying a fucking coffee at Starbucks. That's how
Don't
cheap it
buy
is.
any-
Saying.
Oh,
Okay.
that was a two-step thought. Okay, that was tough to get to. Let's do
And
the
then
next
remember I
one.
asked,
That
I
was tough.
asked, and you didn't acknowledge it. You just okay.
Let's do
So
this.
is this what you mean? And okay,
Yeah. I said when Will interrupted.
yeah, you took a minute. I'm just
Wow, that was a thinker. Why are you telling them about? Are you pitching?
Buy a coffee
You
grinder.
pitching coffee machine?
No,
All right, let's do the next.
Cup of coffee in the big time.
Buy socks to jerk off in.
see
All
coffee
right.
at Starbucks way more expensive.
Yeah,
Right, I get it now.
exactly. Yeah.
After it was explained. Okay. look, we're going to do a lot of stuff like we normally do, like the honorable mentions, the cream of the crop. But first, some jokes of the day. Let's do this one first from Gavin. It says, a teenage couple was at the boys' house and wanted to have relations. Yeah. The only problem was they were sleeping on the top of a bunk bed with the boy's little brother asleep on the bottom bunk. So they came up with a plan. They would say tomato for harder and lettuce for softer while having sex. So as they are doing the deed and the girl is saying, lettuce, tomato, the younger brother says, hey, can you two stop making sandwiches? I just got a glob of mayonnaise on my face.
Hey.
Sorry, little bro.
That's disgusting.
Mhm.
It's not a good.
Sometimes little brothers got to learn the hard way, you know?
Let's do a few more. It's Friday, right? Why not?
Yeah,
right?
why not? Fuck it.
This one, fuck it. This one's from Jim S.
Cum jokes?
Wait, I don't want to show you the answer. Why did Boy George have hairy reptiles?
Why did Boy George have hairy? I don't know why. Mark, why?
I'll show you. So he could comb a chameleon. Comb a chameleon. It comes and goes.
Mhm.
Comes and goes. All right, last one.
Classic Boy George.
Last one here from Andrew Parker of the UK. A lot of UK stuff in the show. Who says this is his favorite Roy Chubby Brown joke. Must have been a legend.
That's
in the UK.
so British. We have no idea. No frame of reference.
Could be racist, could not be.
You know, I looked him up.
Leeds,
Well,
MOT, baby.
absolutely.
He's definitely racist. So he said, yeah, thought I'd send you my favorite Chubby Brown joke. Hopefully it's not too dirty. And it goes a little bit like this. A man is sat on the bus with his grandson. They drive past a field with 2 horses in it. Then the horses are procreating. So the grandson asks him, what's happening? And the man replies, the on top horse has hurt his leg and the other horse is helping him. And
Fifth leg.
Yeah, and the grandson says, it's typical. You try to help someone and they fuck you.
Learned early.
Kid knew.
He knew.
Yeah,
He set
All right.
himself up for that joke. He's like, Grandpa, watch this. I'm
He
about
got
to
the
hit you with a
grandpa.
zinger.
I thought for sure it was going to be some horrors wordplay, but no.
Yeah.
Left field. I liked that. Surprising.
It was good. That's why it's his favorite Roy Chubby Brown joke.
Mhm.
All right. Honorable mentions. Finally, some good news. Finally, we got faked out by the Chick-fil-A wings. We're human. But how about the motherfucking bagel breakfast sandwiches at McDonald's are coming back? What?
Oh my god,
That's big.
What?
It's huge.
That's big.
Yeah.
I mean, I literally, when we did the snack wrap thing, I was mad. I was on the coffee that day and I was upset that snack wrap was trending because I think it's such a bullshit bring back and that
it's
this
nothing
is
like
what
the
they
bagel.
should have brought back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Will, we're talking bacon, egg, and cheese, right? We're talking sausage, egg, and cheese, and the MFing king, the steak, egg, and cheese bagel
Oh, that's the
sandwich.
sandwich that brought me
Come on.
into McDonald's breakfast.
That's why we're that's why we're friends. I think we all liked it so much. We're like,
Oh, we would go constantly in high school.
yeah.
The double-decker McDonald's
Oh my
steak,
God.
egg, and cheese bagel was a weekly order.
Oh, we
Yeah.
love it. We love it.
I
we
hate
love it.
McDonald's breakfast outside of this, to be honest. with
Really?
you.
What, are you kidding me?
No, I'm not. I'm dead serious. I don't like McDonald's breakfast.
You don't like
What
an
do you
egg,
go-
sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin?
No,
Yeah,
don't like
well,
it. Not a fan.
I go with the
What?
biscuit, Wes. I'm a
Don't like
sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit guy, but
I know.
that's what I replaced my steak, egg, and cheese bagel with. It used to be steak, egg,
Look,
and cheese bagel.
They're all
only.
delicious.
It's all good, but this
Yeah.
is good. This is good.
Mhm.
Whoa,
The steak just
whoa,
falls
whoa.
apart.
Oh
Come
my
on.
God.
Well,
it
that's
makes you
because
take a
it's
shit right
definitely
away.
made of chemicals, but
You
I
got to
mean,
be near a
delicious.
toilet. Got to be near a toilet. But it's
Delicious.
so good. Huge news. Now, before you go get in your car, this is for sure coming back like right now for like the entire state of Ohio. But you have to check to see if your area is a test area. It might just be Ohio. That's okay. It's a big test area, I believe. But what we need is a huge favor from, is it Ohioans? Ohioans?
Ohioans.
Ohioans?
Lions.
We need you to buy these things like they're bagel sandwiches from McDonald's. Get out there and don't blow this for the rest of us.
Yeah, they're going to.
I believe in you, Ohio.
Oh yeah, Ohio's a place where they're gonna eat some breakfast sandwiches.
They will. Yeah.
Mhm.
Please
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Those guys
Please
take
do.
shit.
It's
Yeah.
coming out. It's coming out in the wintertime, like right in time for winter. Yeah,
Oh yeah, football season.
yeah. They're
That's
gonna
come
eat a few
on.
on a cold
Oh,
morning.
Yeah,
No.
hungover
Yeah.
after college football,
Mhm.
getting ready for NFL football. There's a couple of NFL franchises, and they're gonna be upset and drunk because Deshaun Watson's not playing, and so
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
They just signed Kaepernick,
Mhm.
right? Is that true? Is that confirmed? They just
Ooh,
may have
No
signed Kaepernick
way.
Browns?
That's
Was that a rumor?
I
Or
don't
is that
know. Intern Jackson texted us like just now and said that the Browns signed Kaepernick. Maybe he was joking. Maybe he was saying that was to fuck with Goodell.
NFL rumors
I don't-
Colin Kaepernick back to lead the Browns and Deshaun Watson debacle.
Might be- we'll have to-
Possible?
Is it possible? It might be. A
no?
prank? I
They're
don't know.
saying basically what they're gonna do is they're going. It looks like they will
Prank?
Okay.
take him.
So
He's
that-
in mind if Goodell. So
If
what
they
they're
suspend
doing.
him for a year.
Yes.
It's
This
a
is chess.
threat.
This
It's
is
a threat.
chess.
It's a
It's a
threat.
threat. So they're saying to Goodell, if you suspend Deshaun
We're gonna
Watson,
cause a
we
shitstorm.
will sign Colin Kaepernick and
Wow,
make you
that's-
watch him
That
kneel
piece
on
of
the
shit that
50-yard
used
line
his position
every
to-
single game.
Right.
Yeah.
To
But
do
Goodell,
something.
but Goodell doesn't want him in the NFL because all the fans are going to complain.
Right.
This
Goodell's
is
the one
smart.
who got him blackballed.
This is
right.
smart.
So this is chess.
Wow.
Yeah. It's
Why doesn't he
Wow.
just shut up and deal with America?
Fuck
I'm a
Yeah.
Browns fan now.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm
this is
cheering for the
awesome.
Browns this year.
Yeah, that's a
Mhm.
incredible move by
49ers.
the Browns.
I'm
Exactly.
a Browns fan this year.
Yeah, I think we all are. And
Yeah,
we need
everybody's a little bit
Ohioans.
of a Browns fan. Yeah.
We need Ohioans to eat these sandwiches. We're big time Ohio guys. Now,
Oh,
outside of us, I'll tell you who is the most excited this is coming back. The guy who runs the Bring Bagels Back Twitter account that Hard Factor is now following. His description of his profile is fighting to bring bagels back to McDonald's, specifically the steak, egg, and cheese sandwich.
Yes.
I also tweet about TV a lot. Sign the bagel petition below, and he has a link to a bagel petition,
I'm gonna go
which
sign it.
1,463 people
Oh, we can
signed.
push him over the top.
We're so close.
Yeah, he
Oh,
says
come on.
in
What's his handle again on Twitter? I gotta follow him.
well,
now.
we follow him. It's at steak, egg, and cheese. At steak, egg, and cheese.
Cheese with a
Steak,
Z.
egg, and cheese.
Cheese with a Z.
Cheese with a Z. Like cheese whiz. Like cheese it.
Cheese.
Oh, I got him. I'm right there. Oh yeah.
Follow him. So look at his description of why he wants
Signing
1,500.
the petition right
He
now.
says, look, there's really no rhyme or reason to 1,500, but I think we might be able to get more local news press if we get to 1,500 signatures. So
Damn right.
he didn't even need it. He got to 1,463. He's getting some free press. Good
Could
for
you
him.
imagine this guy catching up with his family at Thanksgiving dinner? Like, and David, what have you been up to?
Oh, more
Well,
important
you
than anything
know.
anybody else has been.
I'd
working
love
on.
to tell you in
Work
detail.
here, there, but I got
Plus,
the, I got the
started
bagel thing
steak, egg,
going.
and cheese.
I got the no big deal, but I got the bagel thing going.
Yeah, that's
Pretty
that's
focused on that.
Pretty much my full-time job.
unless you came up with like a viable cure for cancer. Nobody's done more important work than Brandon V. He's the one who started this.
I agree, Will. This guy's like a fucking hero. I love like he's just specifically the steak, egg, and cheese sandwich, which is true. It's the best one. Bacon, egg, and cheese is pretty good, but steak, egg, and cheese.
Oh, I'm
What's his
signing
handle
the
again?
petition right now.
Sign it. He might just be getting people's information, you know, because
Mhm.
yeah,
Oh, you can sell my information. It's for a good cause. You
It
know
is.
what?
it is. All right, let's keep the good news going. Well, how about that to start the show,
Pretty
right?
good.
I'm feeling awfully fucking cheery today, so we'll keep it going. Update: OnlyFans model and total piece of shit, Courtney Chenney. You remember her, right? She
Oh,
allegedly
yeah.
murdered her boyfriend, seen in that image, 27-year-old Christian
Yes.
Ubumseli back in April when she stabbed him to death.
and
Yes.
yeah, and like chopped him up in the apartment. It was insane. She had the
Allegedly.
blood on her and the dog. She
Yeah.
no, dude. Have you
No,
seen the
she
video?
admitted to killing him,
She's-
but she
I
says,
know.
she says
She's
it's
sitting on
self-defense,
the
but she admitted
ledge.
to killing him. Yeah, she's covered in
No,
blood.
she-
Yeah,
Yeah, it was insane.
Covered in blood.
The dog
Like a
was like
cannibal,
licking the
yeah.
blood off.
it was gross. She's
Oh.
been living in Miami and Hawaii, just going out and partying and stuff since then. She goes by Courtney Taylor on social media, FYI. But don't give her any clicks. Go follow Steak, Egg, and Cheese instead, or don't follow her. Well, she was finally arrested for murder in Hawaii and is facing extradition to Florida, where they are about to throw her under the jail. Finally, good news there.
Good.
On April
That's
3rd,
great.
that's great news. On April 3rd, following a fight at their luxury apartment building in Miami's Edgewater neighborhood, a nice ritzy neighborhood there, she basically said that her boyfriend and her got in a fight. She was scared, so she took a kitchen knife and stabbed him in the chest with it, which killed him, and then maybe hacked him up after that. Yeah.
Yeah, she did.
Damn, man.
Oh yeah. No. It was an abusive relationship. Oh,
Who's that?
That's probably not the picture.
No. Here's her arrest picture. This is her. I just killed my boyfriend and I regret it because my life was so easy before and I'm an idiot. Sad face.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah. I'm sorry I got
Yeah.
caught. Yeah.
I don't want to I don't want to turn things back to the steak, egg, and cheese bagel, but
No,
I want to point this out. Another guy started a larger petition that has almost 25,000. Z
Who the hell is
Stamper.
this?
We got to get these two
There's
guys
multiple.
together.
There's multiple.
We got to
These
get them
guys are-
together.
These guys are fighting the same fight, but they're.
I like both of them. I'm gonna sign both petitions. Actually,
You should,
give me
yeah.
the URL for this one. I'm gonna sign both.
Just Google "bring back the McDonald's egg and cheese bagel."
Can we put this in the show notes, like the links to these petitions, so that some of maybe
sign them all.
Yeah,
Everybody
everyone
sign
these.
every single one of them.
Sign
Look,
them all.
Ohio's going to do its job, guys.
It better.
I have a lot of faith in people of Ohio.
But Wes, if we give Ohio
Famous last words.
the ammo on the side as well, like
Right.
they're eating the bagels, we are complaining about not having the bagels. That's a bagel.
Mhm.
That's the perfect environment to get the bagels. back.
I'm not sure that phrase has been uttered much. I have a lot of faith in the people of Ohio.
well, when it comes to eating, I do.
yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah, those guys
Yep,
know
yep.
how to eat and
They do.
shit after.
Yeah. So Courtney's lawyers are claiming it was self-defense and that Christian was abusive and beat the shit out of her. No, there were several. I guess there were several calls for domestic abuse to their Miami apartment that they shared. None of them ended in arrest. Domestic abuse is fucked up, so I'm not supporting that at all, obviously. But I am getting a very they got drunk and yelled at each other vibe from the thing. Since she didn't have any bruises ever and no one got arrested. And then one of those times she just stabbed him in the chest with a giant kitchen knife and killed him. So
Right. Yeah, you need to go watch. Okay, so you have to go back. We covered this on Florida Man Friday at the
Mhm.
time. Patreon.com/Hard Factor.
Mhm.
Go back and watch the insane fucking videos and shit of
covered in blood
of the time. It's the craziest thing. Yeah, and like Mark said, they were fucking stabbing each other and shit in front of their friends. All their friends were like, their problem, their trouble. They're
They
gonna
are
like,
trouble. One of these
Yeah.
days, one of them's gonna kill the other one.
Right. She looks like Carrie at the prom in the
in
video.
the picture. Yeah.
absolute madness. Plus, she was walking around downtown, and she people in Miami were like accosting her, like trying to like they were rushing her in like the lobbies and shit because everybody knew she was guilty of the murder.
And she kept
like,
partying. She kept running in
Right.
the same social circles and like going and posting shit on social media and her
so it was
OnlyFans and
madness,
shit.
man. It was madness.
Look,
We're
look at this, guys. Look at this. Ohio is in the extremely obese category.
Yes.
I'm talking about-
Yes.
Yeah.
The Appalachian Trail is the most obese area
on.
of the country by
Let's
far.
go.
Look at all that purple.
Look at these bagels, y'all. You want these bagels?
Yeah, they're not using that trail, Will.
Come on. Yeah, they're not.
No, they're
using
not
the trail
walking
enough.
it. They just live on it.
Not
They
taking
live on-
advantage.
from
I
Texas
can
all
see
the
it
way up
from
to
here.
Michigan. Yeah.
Yep.
Looks like a good trail. We'll definitely keep you updated once her trial starts because that's going to be a good one. To go along with my drunken yelling theory, she was in a rehab facility in Hawaii when they picked her up. Apparently, the partying kicked up a notch after the April murder.
Yeah,
that
that's the
was-
same thing. It's like it's taking an alcohol class before you see the judge for
Exactly.
DUI, right?
And then she
Is
practiced
there
this face. She practiced this face for a while.
She's
there.
Army hammering it.
I
Yeah.
didn't mean to
No, she's a murderer.
him.
Her nostrils are still red from the coke. Look at them.
She's definitely still doing drugs, but she's also, I wouldn't put it past her to kill again. That was an insane video. You have to see the clip of her dog
now
licking
that
up
she's-
the pool of blood.
Now that she's
sitting
got a
in.
taste of it,
It's-
Will.
it's
Holy
so
shit.
crazy.
I didn't know that was out there.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
it's nuts.
her little beagle is like licking up the blood that she's
Yeah.
sitting in of his body. It's insane. Dude.
$13.99 on the OnlyFans. You got to DM her and then
No,
it's
you can get it for free on TMZ, and actually
She
for
has
$5
she has extra footage
a
of the
month
murder.
Factor, patreon.com/hardfactor.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's nuts. All right, keeping the good news going. Well, I'd say for straight women and gay men at least. How about people that like looking at dicks? I should say. Okay.
Okay.
Good news for them. Tommy Lee is showing off his cock again.
Look at that. Is he making molds of it, like doing a little
Oh,
business?
that's not what I wanted to play. I'm looking for Tommy Lee's cock. Where is it? Should be easy to find, right? It's huge.
Right, it's huge.
Yeah.
right?
Oh, there it is. It's under my foot. And there it is over at your house too.
Yeah, everyone sees it, right? It's.
Let me Google it, Mark.
I
See if I
see it.
can't find what you need.
I can pull it up for you.
I got it. Hang on.
You're the one that
got it.
says Tommy Lee
Yeah.
right there.
Oh yeah, click on it.
Yeah, it says
Click on the
Tommy
one that says Tommy
It says
Lee.
Tommy Lee. Yeah,
Click on
that
it.
one.
There it is.
That one.
Boom.
Look at that. He
There he is. That's
he-
him. He's as wiry as ever.
he needs a big box to cover up his dong there. He decided to take that picture in his bathroom and just post it to the internet, and it's like it was trending like #1, like 5 minutes before the show. He was the #1. His penis was the #1 trending thing on Wednesday or
Not
Thursday.
the
I
first
should
time
say.
he's done
Yeah.
that. Not the first time Tommy Lee's done that to the internet. Yeah.
No, it's just
Well,
like,
the
hey,
first
guys,
time it wasn't his fault. The tape was stolen.
when he was steering the ship.
honking the horn was one of the most iconic internet
Yeah.
moments of all time.
I mean,
Agreed.
the
but
guy,
it's a
the guy can
private tape.
steer a
you know.
ship with that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had a little
Literally.
captain's hat on.
honking the horn. It's a honk. Yeah, he honked the horn of his boat with his dick when he was banging Pam Anderson.
That's right.
in the sex tape. Amazing.
And then on Thursday, he reminded everyone that even if he had lost a drumstick, he could have played on at any Motley Crue concert. Oh no, I lost my second to last drumstick and have no more backups. Whatever am I to do? Oh, I know. I'll play the drums with my giant cock. Right?
And why is the snare drum sounding different? Is Tommy using a gong mallet?
It's a real thick sound it's got on that snare.
He's like
How's
the
it getting
opposite
that?
of the drummer from Def Leppard, Rick Allen. Tommy's got 3 arms. You know what I mean?
he
That
could.
guy had 1 arm.
He should have used the extra appendage for something. You're right, Mark.
You're right. Yeah, I'm right. So in case you're wondering, guys, Tommy Lee still has a bunch of tattoos and is really skinny except in the groin region. That's the story. Okay. Record scratch. The fun ends. Bad news. Can't all be good news, guys. I'm not a magician. It's the fucking news after all that we're covering. So get ready, right? Olivia Wilde was trending #1 for a while on Google Trends yesterday, and that's because she won her custody battle with ex Jason Sudekis, aka Ted Lasso, over where their 2 young children like physically reside. Like, do they live in LA with her? Do they live in New York with him? Or if he's in the UK? She won the first battle. Look, I'm not saying the kids should stay with Ted Lasso. They should probably be with their mom, but it's just sad in general and a no-win situation, right?
He was literally going through that in real life while taping Lasso about it.
That's correct, Will.
Interesting.
And well, not really, but now he is. So, and now Ted Lasso hits a little harsher, like Will said, as this is the actual storyline of Ted Lasso, where he has fucking crippling panic attacks over his divorce and not being able to see his kid when he's in England and the kids in the U.S. This is life imitating art. Do you know who said that?
Ooh, no.
Life imitating art?
Life imitates art. It's a famous quote. Do not know who said it.
It's related to the story.
Olivia
Oscar
Wilde?
Wilde. Oscar Wilde said that.
Wilde.
Olivia's great-great-grandfather. Actually, that's not true, but interestingly enough, Olivia's birth name was Olivia Cockburn, and she quickly realized that was an unfortunate name. So she legally changed her name all the way back when she was getting teased in high school, and she changed her name to Wilde, spelled W-I-L-D-E.
Great last name, though. Yeah.
In honor of all writers in her family, and yes, for Oscar Wilde. She literally changed her surname in honor of Oscar Wilde. So again, I say to you, life imitating art. Boom.
Right.
Again.
Yeah, you can't have a hot person with the name Cockburn. Really, it's like
No,
one
it's
of
tough.
like
It's
you
trouble.
can rock Cockburn if you're average looking. That's totally fine.
You're right, Pat. She
or
was,
if
about
you're
to
ugly.
she was about to get a superlative whether, she was a whore or not, that called her a whore in her high school.
Right.
Yeah,
So she came out yesterday, right? And she said that did she call out the serving of the papers?
She did. So this is this is a sad one. It's probably far from over. These two seemingly hate each other because, as Pat mentioned, Sudekis.
Yeah, they're going for a full-on
This is going to be ugly. It's
no
gonna be really
access
ugly 'cause
custody battle. Yeah,
Sudekis
She called him out. She
served her
said
when
that
she
he
was
did it on
pretty bitter.
purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sudekis served her when she was on a panel at Comic-Con on April, and it became public news. We covered it on the show. So she was embarrassed, and she said he did it viciously to like insult her and hurt her. But get this, also this past week, the director of that movie that Olivia Wilde's in with Harry Styles, that's finally coming out after months and months of previews, where they met and she's now dating Harry Styles. The director said, I think it's a female director, she said she did not like Olivia Wilde because she felt disgusted because Olivia Wilde and Harry Styles were fucking on set the entire time in front of everyone, and she was still with Sudekis. So Sudekis would come with the kids on the weekend, and she would stop fucking Harry Styles for 2 days. He would leave with the kids, and she'd start fucking Harry Styles again. So she was like, it was a very uncomfortable work situation. Olivia Wilde's nasty. Sudekis is pissed. He's being nasty. It's ugly.
Fuck Harry
Yeah, I
Styles,
wondered.
too.
I wondered if it was the process
Harry Styles
server
is
because I don't think you. I mean, you could say hey, go.
I think
serve.
he's mad at her, Pat, because
Yeah.
he found out she was banging him the whole time.
Yeah, so let's punish the kids. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's why it's fucked up. That's why it's bad news. It's fucked up all around. Let's move on. Sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a bad
It's tough.
situation.
It's tough. How about a quick sports update to cleanse the palate, huh?
Sure.
Yeah, that'd be better. Yeah.
Yeah. Antonio Brown, not wanting to be upstaged by the running back news in the sports world yesterday, came out with the most diva wide receiver comment of all time, when probably no one asked him what his biggest regret was, but he told us anyways. And he said, you want to know what my biggest regret is? My biggest regret in my career doesn't involve calling my GM a cracker or showing up to Raiders camp late in a hot air balloon with frozen feet or throwing
cool,
rocks at that UPS driver. And it definitely doesn't involve taking my shirt off and doing a victory lap around the Jets stadium mid-game while throwing up deuces. My biggest regret is that I'll never get to see me, Antonio Brown, play a game live. Sure, I can watch the game afterwards, but I can't imagine what that was like for you all to see something like that, like watching the Beatles or Jesus perform at Red Rocks.
What a douche.
I love it, man.
That's kind of genius.
awesome.
It's on brand
It's
for
awesome.
Antonio Brown. This is his every like beginning of the season he does something absolutely insane. He showed up with like that fucking stupid blonde Fu Manchu a few years ago.
The hot air balloon, he said.
Yeah,
He-
all the
he's-
shit
yeah.
he just said about
Yeah.
like he's every year at the start or like the start of the season, he just has to do something fucking
Well,
crazy.
he's not playing anymore, is he?
Well, he doesn't give a fuck. He
Yeah,
wants
yeah.
to be the most
Yeah.
trending player.
Right.
He wants to like rub it in all the players today faces. Like
Exactly.
I'm still fucking getting more play than
He-
you guys, and I'm
He
out
could
of the
be
league.
in his twilight year if he wanted to, but
No,
you
he's
know.
still very
He
talented.
could come
yeah.
back and for sure.
What is Jesus's act
Doesn't
like?
happen.
I wonder. Like I know
it's
I've
great.
seen the
Water to
the
wine,
Beatles
bro.
live.
Did you see he did the thumb thing?
It's magic. It's a
Family Guy
magic
did
act.
the thumb
Well, it's
thing, yeah.
water to wine. Yeah, it's just New Testament's got a lot of examples.
Walking on water. So yeah, there you go. It's really not fair. We all got to see AB, but AB did not get to see AB. He made tens of millions, probably $100 million, but watching that man play football, priceless. Also on his list of controversies, he conveniently left off the Deshaun Watson type stuff allegations he may or may not have done with like the masseuse and personal trainers that would come over.
Oh yeah, AB big time. Yeah.
He left those off the list. Thank God those two weren't on the same team together. Deshaun Watson at QB and AB, both them a Pro Bowl receiver and quarterback. They would give a surprise pearl necklace to every single woman in whatever town they linked up in if they were on the same team. That would be madness.
Yeah.
A lot
That
of
chick that
touchdowns,
blew
too.
Yeah.
That's true. A lot of touchdowns. That chick that blew the whole Suns team would be excited when they came.
Oh,
over.
they would be calling her over.
I never got that. Like
do you mean?
I just like
Gangbangs?
If
You never
one of
got
you
a
guys
hot
was,
Instagram model blowing you?
if one of you guys
and
was
then
getting
a
blown
whole
in front of me,
basketball team, they were like,
I'd be like,
yeah, I'll take a blowjob. Yeah, me
I-
too.
I'm gonna go in the
Yeah,
other room and at least
that-
pretend
that
she didn't
looks
blow
and
you.
Sounds nice.
I don't know.
Okay, Pat.
I'm
And that-
next.
Just a quick rinse and I'm fine.
Yeah. Just give her a
She
cup of scope.
she
Just
brings
one,
her own
one swish.
Yeah.
she
what's
brings
the
her
scope?
own her own meat counter ticket maker. Take a number.
I mean, she was going over there to accomplish a mission.
She's got a little bell.
You're right, Pat.
Comp-
You're right, Pat. It's disgusting. And that
No,
takes.
I
The
want to
cream of the crop.
Sorry, Wes. What was that?
I said no. I want to care about her.
Yeah, I want to. I want to know her whole past.
Yeah.
Can I get a water?
How many
We talk
partners have you had?
first
Before you
hold
blow
on.
it,
After
how many
him,
guys have
before
you
me,
blown?
Yeah.
Can we go into another room and have a conversation?
Yeah.
All right. And today's top story is some lunatic in Cincinnati, Big Ohio Day, got in full rampage gear, like threw on his body armor, another one of these body armor guys. If you own body armor and you aren't on a police force like SWAT team, if you're a civilian that owns body armor, that's like a huge red flag. It's like,
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
is.
certainly never take it out of your home, right?
Right.
If you own it.
Ezra Miller's rolling around in it. The last 50 mass shooters seem to have it. So Body Armor Pete, we'll call him. He's all riled up at the FBI, and he goes to attack the FBI building in Cincinnati yesterday in full body armor, but he was extremely unsuccessful.
But why, Mark?
I mean, I have a
I
few
think he's
guesses.
he's
Yeah.
probably one of these Civil War guys.
He's hated the FBI for a long time, Pat, but I'm
Well,
pretty sure we're pushing him over the edge.
The FBI and the IRS are probably the two most attacked buildings.
Yes.
Remember we were in Austin? That
Yeah, the
guy
guy
drove
flew
the
a plane. Yeah.
into the IRS
And he
building?
killed one poor bastard
one
in that
person.
building.
Yeah.
One guy
Yeah.
was standing in the wrong window. He's trying
And
to
my
kill.
boss went to that guy's church. It was really
Oh my
sad.
God. He was trying to kill
stole a
100
hole there.
IRS people, and he
Yeah.
killed one guy that was at the wrong spot.
But IRS,
Yeah.
FBI, constant attacks.
I do have
this
to-
is just crazy. They do this.
The headline I heard, or what I was listening to the news today as we were working, and I heard, and this is some country ass shit.
No, don't.
Mark,
I
let me know if
have,
this is
I have it. I have the headline.
where he ended up.
Yeah, I have it. I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
it. It's coming up. So yeah, Body Armor Pete, he's unsuccessful. Then he gets chased by police and he has to shoot out with them and get a load of some of these headlines. The second one's the one Pat's talking about. First up, the Washington Post says, breaking news, an armed man wearing body armor tried to breach the Federal Bureau of Investigation in Cincinnati's field office, authorities said, and a standoff continued into the early early afternoon after he fled to the highway. And here's where that shootout took place. Attack on the FBI building in Cincinnati, Interstate I-71 North is shut down after suspect drove toward Waynesville, Ohio. Unconfirmed reports say he's now firing at police from a cornfield.
Yeah. Yeah, he basically just was firing shots at them. And then, they eventually killed him.
I think I have the cornfield.
did?
Where is it? I had a picture of the cornfield.
Come on with the cornfield.
No, there's a picture of the cornfield. I don't know what I did with it, but it's somewhere.
There's a picture of him in there?
Oh yeah, let me find it.
That's a rural FBI office, man. Across from a
I
cornfield.
think I have the cornfield. Keep talking, but yeah, they claim. I don't know if he's dead or not. That no cops I think were harmed or no one was killed. I think they said it ended.
I've seen reports now.
Oh, okay. They said he had unconfirmed injuries. They said he was
NBC
injured.
News confirms that Ricky Walter Schiffer, the suspect in the attack on the
This is
FBI
where he
field
got
office in
killed.
Cincinnati, is dead. Yeah.
Oh man,
This is the cornfield that he got shot at. Luckily, I don't think any police were harmed. I think
I certainly hope not.
Yeah.
No, probably not. Schiffer was also at the Capitol riot, January 6th.
Oh yeah.
One less. That's what I say.
One less.
Bye, Ricky.
Oh, you attack the FBI. I mean, odds are that's suicide by police. Really.
It is.
It pretty much
You
is.
attack a federal building, you're committing suicide.
But he thought he was going to get a few of them. This federal
I did it
officials-
for you, Prez.
Federal official says Ricky attempted to breach the visitors screening area at the FBI office and fled immediately when agents confronted him. They're like, "What are you doing in body armor, pal?" And then he just ran and got to the cornfields and started shooting at troopers who, luckily, I guess
that was going to be his
unharmed.
big time, his big move. But
I love
instead,
corn.
they just were like, you know what, you're dead.
What an
Oh, man.
absolute idiot
Ricky.
Ricky is. They were just bringing back the bagel sandwiches at McDonald's in his home state.
in Ohio.
What an
Ricky would have
idiot.
loved that.
Yeah.
Also,
Missed it.
this is sad too because it just broke shortly after Ricky's death that the FBI gave Trump that subpoena well ahead of the Mar-a-Lago raid. So Trump knew what he had to do. But what are you going to do, Ricky?
Yeah, in June.
It was always going to end this way for Ricky Pat.
Well, Garland
No, I know.
also trended because he came out and said that
It was me, not the FBI.
that he was
me.
like, "Don't blame the FBI, blame me," but he didn't say what he
Isn't-
has. So
isn't Merrick Garland the guy who was held up at an appointment because of Mitch McConnell? And
Yes.
so I feel like this is like that gives me a little bit of what do you want me to do? He tried to kill my daddy vibes, like that.
yeah, it's got some revenge vibes to it,
Yeah.
but we'll see. He claims he's got something. We'll see what he's
see.
got.
Oh man, someone somewhere in Ohio definitely when they turned on the TV yelled, "Ricky, no!"
Exactly. Yep. That's from what, Big Mr. Deeds?
Oh no,
I
is that? It's just a redneck
Daddy,
saying.
no.
Yeah, could be.
Okay, so that's it. Can you do the ad read? I don't want to do the Black Buffalo again. for
I'd
the
be
eighth.
glad to,
Thanks,
guys.
man.
that product, that attack on the FBI building by Ricky and us
Mhm.
covering it was brought to you by Black Buffalo. Guys, if you are 21 years or older and you dip or chew tobacco, it's time that you maybe try a tobacco alternative that's made right here in the Estados Unidos. Guys, same taste, same pack, same aroma, same pharmaceutical grade nicotine that you get from the regular stuff, except for one difference, and it's an important difference. It's not tobacco leaf or stem. It's food grade edible grade ingredients. That's pretty cool. You see what I'm saying? You're getting the same thing that you need. You're not going to know the difference, right? It's a Pepsi challenge situation. Ricky would have no. Ricky would have been happy. I bet Ricky's a wintergreen long cut guy. But they have long cut. They also have straight, peach, blood orange. Look, Black Buffalo is fantastic. You can get it on their website, blackbuffalo.com. They have it in pouches as well. And if you're trying to get off the nicotine, which I'm sure your wife or husband might be asking you to do, if you're still dipping or chewing, they have the zeros, right? So you can, if you want to get off, you can get off, man. Just tamp it on down with the zeros. Black Buffalo. Born in the Midwest, raised in the South. Black Buffalo proudly manufactures the products, as I said, in the United States. So if you're looking for a high quality alternative for tobacco products that gives you the same vibe, but without the tobacco, go to blackbuffalo.com. And you're going to want to use promo code HARDFACTOR, that's one word, HARDFACTOR, for 25% off your first order at checkout. You got to use that code, though. It's the best code you're going to find on the internet. That is one word, HARDFACTOR, at blackbuffalo.com to get 25% off your first order. One time, promo code HARDFACTOR, blackbuffalo.com, 25% off your first order. And I got to say, this product does contain nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. Ricky,
Hell yeah.
Okay, guys, let's go on a quick journey. Really not that far to the country whose ass we first beat as a country.
Yeah.
I'm talking about England in the.
It's time for the TikTok International Moment.
Okay,
Roy Chubby
boys.
Brown, you racist piece of shit, hilarious comedian.
Jolly old. That Chubby's funny, but it's problematic.
Yeah.
I mean, America
Sorry.
just became okay.
Whoa, what was that?
I don't know. I got a new mouse over here. It's cool.
Every
It's clicking
single
Something to
picture
look
in the
forward
high-
to.
Every single
You're the-
picture
you're
in the
the
high
clicker.
five has been put up now.
Well, it's just a
Every
tease.
single one.
Well, I'd stick around for the high five, you know?
It's just a tease now. Guys, you got to be a really bad kid to steal cars. Like I'm talking like a moped at 12, mustache at 13, your older brother's ID at 14, bad kid, right? Like we've all done bad shit, but Grand Theft Auto as a teenager, oh, whoa. Am I right?
Yes, you're right. That's too
Absolutely.
far.
It's too far. It's one step too far, guys. An 18-year-old Joshua Dobson from Rochdale, he's that level of bad. He's a bad MFer. And back in May of this year, Joshua, guys, he was doing some hood rat things like smoking real cigarettes and also stealing a car. Stole a car back in May and put a little cherry on top. Joshua figured, as long as I got the car, mate, I ain't going to pay for gas. And he also stole gas that same day, ran away
Makes sense.
from the petrol station without paying for fuel. So cops were hot on his tail, especially with gas prices as they are now. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's
Worth
gone
more
down.
than the car.
I'm surprised the kid didn't give the car back when he saw the prices.
Exactly. Mate, I can't. You have anything electric?
I
Anyway, guys,
stole
police were on the lookout for Josh when they got word where he was. So they pulled up to his address and they started searching for the little GTA 2 fan. If you remember, that was when they went to England. Not a great game.
I
But guys,
don't remember that.
you don't remember yet because it was like
No.
the worst one in the series.
Yeah.
But guys, after looking all around, they thought they'd gotten a bad tip for where Josh was. That was until they noticed a life-size teddy bear in the corner that was breathing.
Shut
and after remembering it wasn't a microdose day, the arresting officers pounced on the bear and found Josh had cut a hole in the ass of the bear and was inside the bear. If you
He
believe
had
that, here's
had
a photo.
He had a perfect hiding spot from cops. This kid's awesome.
Those
Yeah,
things are
guys.
huge bears. They sell them at Costco sometimes.
See, that's what I'm curious about, Wes, because I'm thinking, like, is Josh one of these little kids that you can tell was a premature baby? Because how do you fit in that bear? Like, I maybe we
They're
can't
enormous.
tell scope or scale. Are they?
Yes.
Like top prize at a carnival game,
Oh.
enormous?
Oh,
How
you
old
got to
is he?
hit like 5 out of 5 rings.
How old did you say he
18,
was?
and he definitely has like white trash body, so it's very thin. You could tell that.
He's like
He's
110
tiny then.
110 pounds probably.
He's like a 130 guy probably.
Okay.
I don't know. He could be big. I'm just guessing.
Well, I mean, they make big bears for sure.
Yeah.
Like, look at that. That bear is up to that person's waist sitting down.
but it
that
was
bear
yeah.
standing up is like
That's why he got caught though, because it wasn't
feet tall.
spacious. Even though it's big, like he was like having a little bit of breathing problems in there. So they
right.
caught
His
him.
ass is probably sticking out of the
Yeah.
back of that hole, like
Yeah.
while he's in the corner there. You know,
it's also got
Exactly.
full of stuffing. He didn't take any of the stuffing out.
Yeah,
skinny.
that would have helped.
Yeah, I think the headline's better than the truth here, guys. But Josh is going to jail for 9 months. Tough beat, Josh. Also, maybe lose the bear. You're 18 years old. Moving on, guys.
but hiding spot.
It's his hiding
Yeah.
spot.
I know, but if it
he's got to get like a real doll, or, like a sex doll that he can
That's
shove
true.
himself in or something.
better watch out, gonna need a safe word to get out of that one, or
Look
you
at
might
the-
end
Or
up
just,
getting
like, quit-
fucked.
Quit committing crimes too. That'd be an
True.
option.
Look at the size of the bears
Whoa.
they sell at Costco. It's a
Oh,
90,
that
95 inch,
Wow.
93 inch bear.
Fit 3 Joshes in there.
I also feel like that's a misleading photo because that a little bit.
Well,
You
the
think
little
the
girl
girl's-
is small,
Yeah, it's a 93 inch bear. It's
but
a
that's
huge-
so that's
that's a
8
regular thing.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
like
that bear is
7 feet.
bigger than Will. Do you think? Is it like a
7.5
Will size
feet.
bear?
5 feet to
95
60
inches is
inches.
huge,
It's 7.5 feet tall.
95.
Pat.
That's bigger than Shaq.
It's 7.5 feet tall and it's
Yeah. You
wide.
You think Shaq could fit in that bear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'd like to see Shaq dunk inside that bear. That'd be pretty cool.
Shaq in any kind of mascot uniform would be awesome. They should just
Yeah.
make giant uniforms for him and
Oh,
he should
all right.
just show up places.
R.I.P. to Lucy in Disguise in Austin. It's
Oh,
closing.
Oh, they
Lucy
don't
in
make that
Disguise
anymore.
closed?
It's not there.
It's closing in like 3 months. They're selling all.
Oh, man.
One last
That's sad.
Halloween. It's like been here for 26 years. We had some really good rentals for sketch comedies and stuff. The Predator.
One of the best
outfit,
costume
yeah.
stores in the nation
world,
by
yeah.
far.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's sad. That's the end of an era. That's
Yep.
how you know Austin is really shifting. But that's
Yep.
tough.
They couldn't
Anyway,
afford
guys.
rent.
Oh, for sure.
So-
No, they don't make enough money to be on South Congress.
Nope.
You're fucked. The soul of Austin is leaving us.
Yep.
Let's
Elon
keep it
Musk sucked it in.
on- He really did. Fuck that guy. Yep.
Well, Joe Rogan
Um,
first, and then Elon.
But we made someone
Yeah,
off
that-
that prick.
They all did it. Let's stay in England, jolly old. You guys know the number one rule of stepping on a construction site?
Cat calling.
Wears steel-toed boots
Steel-toed boots, cat calling,
or a hat. Yeah.
To do or not do.
Take
I mean,
huge-
just number one thing to take
huge
note
Never-
of.
stinky
never
dumps.
walk-
Take stinky
never walk-
dumps.
Underneath something somebody's working on.
These are all good. They're not number one. The number one is whatever you do. Try to hit the porta potty before lunch because it's a whole different experience
Well, I
after
said-
lunch.
True.
I kind of got it close. I said take stinky dumps.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's a given. It's more how to dodge the other guys, you know. But
Fast
the number
food shit.
the number two rule, guys, is closer to Will's guess, which is always wear your hard hat.
Right.
It's really important to wear your hard
Oh,
hat,
right.
guys.
That was a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, back in July, on the 29th specifically, a team of builders were working away on a high-rise health center project in Worthing, and one of the workers was, I guess, walking inside the, they set up that like wooden barricade area.
Yes.
Right, he was walking right outside of that, and he just, boom, like a sack of potatoes, went down cold, got knocked out cold, just dropped to the ground.
What was it? A hammer?
what, hit a
Or
brick?
Was it a handful
I
of
don't
brick?
know. I mean, it looks like he insulted Tyson on a JetBlue flight. That's how fast he went down. And his colleagues rushed over to give aid, and they called the police, saying that a man was struck by a falling object at the building site on Richmond Road. Oh man,
Yeah.
that's tough, right?
Yeah, it is.
They gazed up at the crane. There was a crane towering above them, high above them, right above where the man was laid out. And then they looked around on the ground for clues to see what may have fallen on the man's head. And that's when they spotted the object. You guys have any guesses?
Bottle of soda.
Bottle of soda? That's an
Yeah,
okay
it's
guess.
gonna be a funny thing. Yeah, pack of cigarettes with like a
Pack
lighter
of
in it.
smokes. From high enough up, that could, with a lighter,
Yeah,
that could
lighter in
happen, maybe.
A beer. Full
A beer? It's liquid, guys. It's in a bottle, but it ain't a beer and it ain't a bottle of
Piss.
soda.
Piss.
It's a bottle of piss.
Oh.
No.
Crane operators are notorious for this.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Yeah, they don't want to get. Well, you know how long it takes to
Well, they're in the
get out of the
cockpit up
fucking
there.
crane.
Right. Yeah. They're in there
Yeah.
all day. Once
Yeah.
they're up there, they're in there.
They're not spending 45 minutes to go pee.
So this crane guy just accidentally knocks his piss bottle off and it smacks his coworker in the head.
Yeah, they knocked this guy out fucking cold, guys. It was messed up. He had to go to the hospital.
That's a big piss bottle too, because there's no way it was just like a little 20
Oh,
ounce
It's
or
like a 60,
that-
30 to 60 ounce.
that was a
yeah.
week's worth of crane guys piss.
all day.
Yeah,
piss.
Okay,
They do
well,
have-
we'll keep putting up all the
they have-
pictures.
they-
What is
they have-
going on?
I'm having a mouse issue, guys. I'm having a mouse issue. You
Do
know
you
when
want us
your
to
hand?
hand for you?
No, you know when your hand gets sticky and then my mouth shit's fucked up. I'm not saying why my hand's sticky.
What did you just
What?
jack off onto your
What
mouse
are
right
you
before the
doing
show?
over
What's
Like
going
that
on?
actually causes it. No, but okay. There's the construction
It
site.
does.
Okay, guys, the man reported from neck pain. He was taken to the hospital as a precaution. A spokesperson from the building firm Galliford said safety is our number one priority, and they're looking into the incident. Let's take it to the internet really quick, if you don't mind. The first comment here is from our guy. It's from our guy, Junk Bonds, and Junk Bond says, exact same thing happened to a friend who was the site engineer whilst on site in Bristol. When he was doing some setting out for a new block of flats, just missed him with a plastic bottle of it. It's very commonplace. Crane operators don't have or can't be bothered to climb down and put their, quote, stuff in the correct place. So literally they just toss the bottle out on any skip they see below them. Totally against all H&S regulations, but all they get's a slap on the wrist from management and is difficult to find staff in the first place, especially after 2016, right?
Yeah, you know how hard it is to find a good crane operator?
Oh, those guys are wiping their ass with $100 bills. I mean,
Oh,
they
they're
got so many jobs.
skilled.
you can kill a few people with piss bottles and keep the job. Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard. Johnny Dupois said, why piss in a bottle? Just slash out the crane window for safer. Might be different for a dump, though.
Oh, he's
And
saying
Mitch-
pee out the window.
Just re-air it. Just
pee
free
out
That's
the
what
air
he's
it.
window.
saying.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Safer
way
than-
worse. That's way worse.
That's that's
Consider
worse.
it. That's what it is.
Johnny
And then,
Dupois is an idiot.
Mr. B.
Yeah, he
Jesus took the bait and thought about Johnny's scenario. And Mr. BG just said, imagine a dump knocking someone out. What has that guy been eating, Lo?
Yeah, that'd be a solid turd.
It's a good point. It's a good
Yeah,
point. Those
you
guys,
know.
no, keep it in the bottles, crane operator.
Speaking
Way
of
better.
dumps, did you guys watch Woodstock 99 on Netflix?
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
Ew, there's that one scene that's
it's
gross.
gross. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
gross.
I gotta
But it's the
watch
second fucking Woodstock documentary. Everyone's talking about it. It's like, didn't we
This
watch
one's
one of these already?
way better. Doesn't cover the rape nearly enough. Probably should have, but
Right.
it is so much more entertaining than the other one. It's like
It's
not
highly
even
entertaining.
close. it was one of the best things I've seen recently. It was
Interesting.
so good.
There you go.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's TikTok International Moment. Watch the skies.
Nice. All right, guys. Gonna steal one of the most requested segment of all time here on Hard Factor. Mark's signature segment,
Feel
because
like
I
a
thought,
proud
you know
father.
what? It's Friday. Why not send everyone into the weekend on a low point? That way, the weekend feels so much better. So
that's true.
I respect it.
yeah.
Plus, we got high five. I'll cheer you up after. Trust me.
Okay.
That's
Well, we know what's coming.
So you're welcome.
Yeah.
It is.
You saw some of the highlights, and they are nice.
It is time for.
Oh,
Nice.
now we got two guys doing it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, it's spreading.
Well,
Pat.
it's Pat. It's the most requested
It's-
segment of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Do you want to respect
We've
the
both been
listeners'
dark guys
wishes,
for a
or-
while. Yeah.
No, we got to give the listeners what they want.
That's right. That's right. So, first up, if you're not a patron and missed this week's Florida Man Friday, Pat gave a nice send off to a fellow beachgoer who died when a sand dune collapsed while he was watching the sunrise. And I thought that was pretty bad. But what happened to this woman in South Carolina is even worse. Here's the local news lady to tell you.
At noon, a South Carolina woman has died after she was impaled by a beach umbrella.
Oh.
The Horry County coroner says 63-year-old Tammy Perrialt of Waccamaw died at a hospital from chest trauma. It happened on Garden City Beach just after 12:30 yesterday afternoon.
Trauma was a
Folks
hole
not
in the
securing
chest.
their umbrellas.
Do you hear that?
What's so crazy is that everybody who's been to a windy beach can imagine exactly what happened.
We just
Like,
went
if
through
you-
this when we were at the beach. Remember with that new umbrella that we got?
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
it
this
has like
hat.
breakaway blowing. Right? Yeah.
Was used to secure part of it, like because the wind was
You
inverting.
need to
the
strap
umbrella.
it down.
That
Just
sucks
use tents
because
nowadays.
she just wanted to go to the fucking beach.
Right.
But Wes, last year in Asbury, I went and bought a pop up tent, and
Yeah.
I thought it'd be a great thing for the group. It was
And it
$150
blows over.
for the summer. They wouldn't let me on the beach because I didn't have anchors for it. There was
Right.
like a policy there.
Yes.
For this very
But
Oh,
not
you
every
better
beach
handle
has
Those things
like,
are heavy.
They don't all have lifeguards.
Yeah, they also
Sure.
don't want you to impale somebody with
Right.
your stuff.
Absolutely. So the Horry County Chief Deputy Coroner said that this woman, the 63-year-old woman, Tammy Perrault, she died. The winds lifted the umbrella. It impaled her. She died of chest trauma. Now, the beach, which is operated by the county, has rules that ban setting a beach umbrella within 10 feet of an umbrella line, wherever the fuck that is. And the umbrellas also need to be secured and can't block a lifeguard's view. I mean, we've all seen the jackass, chasing an umbrella down the beach. Well, this you're going to kill someone, it's just it's not just which one's worse. It's a PSA.
This one's worse.
Yeah, because this shit, though rare, isn't rare enough. Listen to these stats from Newsweek.
It's happened before? I thought this was like
Yeah.
a freak thing.
Oh, no, it's happened before. A spokesperson
Oh.
for the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission, which specializes in reporting this crazy shit for products, among other duties, told Newsweek that its data showed that 2 deaths were associated with beach umbrellas between 2013 and 18. And over a 9-year period from 2010 to 2018, there were an estimated 2,800 beach umbrella related injuries treated in emergency departments nationwide. So
People losing teeth left and right.
yeah.
It's like Pat said, it's the
injuries.
wind, man. The wind's so bad, like domestic violence goes up, right?
Right.
It's the most brutal element.
That's right. Another study said that there was over 5,500 beach umbrella injuries from 2000 to 2019. So it's just crazy. Here's a picture of the umbrella that killed the lady.
Oh my God! Why did they buy the why did they
The
buy that type
medieval
of umbrella?
version?
Yeah,
It has
I don't know.
maces on the end of it. Yeah.
The dagger at the bottom.
And the
that's how you
sword's
get into the
it's
sand.
too thin. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
too thin.
didn't
On the
just
bottom.
couldn't secure it. The study also revealed that 50.6% of beach umbrella injuries were caused by wind. 44% of the most frequently reported injuries were laceration cases. Also, 19% were contusions or abrasions. 16.6% were internal organ injuries that most often affected the head or neck. And the majority of patients with beach and patio umbrella injuries who were treated were women 40 and above, citing women a vast majority
Oh, yeah,
of
that
victims.
makes sense.
Yeah, because while men are usually working, women generally have more free time to be at the beach and do nothing at all.
Well, does that even,
Yeah. Oh, I was thinking more of
Good
like
point,
a
Wes.
spatial
Right.
awareness thing. Like once a woman's at that age, she's probably not keeping her head on a swivel.
they're just
for
at the
beach more.
umbrellas flying around. Okay.
why aren't they reporting on the amount of cases where the angry guy goes over and pummels the person that didn't secure their umbrella to the ground?
Right.
There's got to be a few of those where you run over, break the umbrella in front of them, and then beat the shit out of them for having a flying umbrella hit your family.
Yeah, there's got to be some.
That's ripe for that guy. That guy is
Mark-
seeking these.
Yeah, I hope an
It's
umbrella
true.
hits me. I hope your umbrella hits me.
No, Mark, but the reason that doesn't happen as much is because you have to be one of the 5% of people that brought an umbrella anchor to be that guy. And most people
Oh,
are just
no.
chasing their umbrella with everybody else on a window.
Your umbrella
frantically
hits me,
putting
I'm
it down.
throwing it in the ocean in a minute. Wes, I'm going to assume an umbrella line has to do with like if you're not following the umbrella line, the wind like probably is more aggressive because of the umbrella
right.
lines, right?
Okay.
So like if you don't know where you're planting it, you probably are going to
Okay.
get a huge dose of wind. That's just my guess.
Yeah, could be. Yeah, I don't know. So let's recap. 63-year-old woman vacationing in South Carolina on vacation, enjoying her day. Boom, impaled by an umbrella and dead. Okay.
Okay.
That's like the chances of that
okay.
happening to you are like one in a trillion. Okay.
Sounds like
It's
one in
bad.
every 3 years based on your stats.
One in every like 8 years. I
Yeah,
mean,
5 years, yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
One in
yeah,
every
you're right.
5 years.
Yeah. 2020 now. All right. So next one. Some say an irresponsible Minnesota woman is blaming the 2019 death of her 6-year-old daughter on Walmart and has now filed a suit against the monster company for her death. So from Newsweek, Essie McKenzie filed a civil lawsuit against Walmart in June. And around 7 a.m. on August 6, 2019, McKenzie left her 2 daughters napping in her parked car while she shopped at Walmart in Fridley, Minnesota, which is just north of Minneapolis. I mean, I don't even like leaving my car in a Walmart parking lot, let alone with a kid in it. You know what I mean? So the girls were tired after she had brought them along, to drop relatives off at the airport early morning. So she was like, "Hey, I'll let you guys sleep in the car. I'll go shop for some groceries." Great mom. Unbeknownst to her, a California couple, slash vagrants slash gypsies traveling through Minnesota had parked next to her car. You know how Walmart lets people park in their parking lots like RVs? It's like a fucking campsite out there.
Well, there's so many homeless people in like every Walmart parking lot.
And
I think
they allow
might have
it.
rescinded that situation.
No, they haven't. They encourage it.
I mean, it
still a
seems
thing?
like everywhere I go, every city I've ever lived in, you want to find a big camp of homeless people, just go to a Walmart parking lot. and there
Absolutely.
will
Oh
be
yeah, or like at the entrance, a family with like the dog and the kids and
Right.
the sign.
people living in the parking lot.
Right,
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
Maybe Pat, where there's cities have ordinances against camping in public places, they're not allowed to. But otherwise, Walmart is very pro because you go in, buy shit for the road.
Oh,
at
yeah, 'cause
Walmart.
they're
It's
always-
smart.
They're buying their boot like all in Austin. The office we had an office. It was right next to a Walmart that Mark and I used to work at. Those homeless dudes were buying so much beer from that
Yes.
Walmart.
Yeah.
I mean, every day they would go in and get like 5 22s each.
Homeless
So-
guys in the parking lot is like a department in Walmart. It's like you got the different that's part of
Absolutely. So, like I said, there's a vagrants parked over there in this Dodge Caravan, and they had used a portable stove to make breakfast that morning. However, they put the stove back, these idiots, in their van before it fully cooled off. And wouldn't you know, they moved their van away from the, being parked far away from people because they wanted to go shopping. This idiot moved his van close to people. The van caught on fire. Then all the cars surrounding them, including the car with Mackenzie's 2 daughters inside, caught
that's
fire.
horrible.
The 6-year-old died. The 9-year-old suffered severe burns, lung damage, physically scarred for life.
Oh,
of
that one's
course.
worse.
Yeah. Okay. The driver.
I expect to get
close.
killed in a Walmart parking lot though. Like the
Right.
beach, not expecting that.
That's the
Kids?
difference.
Oh, I mean,
Kids, car.
Could have been
Also-
avoided.
it's also a 6-year-old dying. This is way worse.
Yeah,
I
well,
mean, this is terrible.
But it could have been avoided. The mom was a little irresponsible. I hate to say
Yeah,
it.
exactly. The kid was going to die at some point if the mom's leaving her in a Walmart parking lot. Kid never had a chance. You wanted her to die at 6 or 10,
Mm-hmm. So the driver
still more tragic.
All right.
Okay. Well, the driver was charged with second-degree manslaughter, but he got a plea deal. He got 2 felony counts of negligent fire. He was sentenced to 4 months in prison, 3 years probation. But now Mackenzie is, suing Walmart. She says that their parking lot policy has, quote, created real hazards and thereby endangered the safety of health of those who shop and work in the store and live nearby. Walmart put out a statement that says, Walmart values RV travelers and considers them amongst our best customers. Consequently, we do permit RV parking on our store parking lots as we are able. So, no, they're
not backing down.
They're not backing down, and they're gonna drop, probably.
Yeah. So this woman, has to live with the fact that her 6-year-old is dead and she's not going to get anything. That's way worse.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm going beach. I'm voting beach.
Oh yeah, absolutely Walmart.
What about US?
I mean, as a father, I have to go Walmart.
Okay, 3 to 1.
It's not even close. I mean, it's not even like.
Okay, so I was obsessed with the beach line thing, and I looked up the umbrella line thing again. I think I was wrong. I think an umbrella line is like you have up until here to put umbrellas, and then if you go past it, you can't. So this asshole that killed the woman wasn't even following the umbrella line protocol.
Right,
Beach.
it's like where you can go in and out of the water,
Exactly.
except where you can put and not put.
This monster not securing their umbrella was not in the umbrella zone. For me, it's pretty cut and dry. I have a very soft spot for the beach in my heart.
Right.
I'm going there till tomorrow. So
I figured Mark
beach.
would go beach. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wearing a fucking beach hat.
All right.
Yeah.
There it is. Let us know what you think.
There you go. Yeah. Well, I'm sufficiently deflated. Thanks, Wes. That was very sobering and sad.
Great job with the which one's worse, Wes.
Extremely sad ending to that one, but as it should with which
spreads
one's
to the
worse.
other 2 hosts, all 4 of you.
Okay. All right, everybody. Okay, let's do the high five to close out this week.
Okay.
DMs, comments, questions, 5-star reviews, and voicemails. First up in the DMs, you guys definitely saw this one earlier. Katie, we need to give her a shout out to her. We missed this one last week. On Big Naturals Day, she sent us a DM. Katie, our girl, she said, celebrating BND by donating and doing yard work. And Katie's got a big pair of shears and a big pair of Big Naturals. She's showing
it was
up.
her day.
Nice work, Katie.
It's exactly what you should be doing.
Yep.
She is.
Everybody be a little bit more like Katie.
Let's send her a Big Naturals t-shirt, yeah?
We really
I
should.
agree. We should.
We really should. We really should. Also, Brendan and some others in the IG DMs sent some important updates, including the one Mark went over about the Florida woman who's finally been arrested. Also about Addison's bikini remix. You guys see this? Instead of Father, Son, Holy Ghost, they're making new one, Milk Lemonade. And on the back, I think it might say fudge.
Factory.
Yeah, factory.
Yeah. So thank you to Brendan.
I've got a golden ticket.
And
lemonade, huh?
Yeah.
And if you listeners also let us know, Ricky Martin's nephew was the liar. So that's a correction we got to make sure we put on the record there.
Sorry, Ricky.
Would have been better if he wasn't lying, Ricky.
Yeah.
Oh, like for the news, but also Wes. Also, congrats to you, Ricky, for not fucking your nephew.
Yeah.
Right?
Hey, you're not a total piece of shit, Ricky.
Way to go, Ricky
Sorry,
Martin.
Ricky.
Okay. P. Fitz also sent us this one about the River City Police Department in California. They say introducing the sabbatical program for veteran officers. Police work can be stressful. In an effort to keep our officers from getting burned out, Chief Saris introduced the sabbatical program. After 10 years of service, officers can take off 6 months to recharge their batteries. Nice. We have found this makes friendlier officers. Here is Officer Pat Smoth. She/her enjoys her sabbatical at Lake Shasta. You can see below how happy she is enjoying this time to get more connected with nature. Guys, describe the picture of Officer Smoth there.
Well, it's someone who transitioned
Right.
from a man to a female, has boobs, but also still remains to have the penis and is showing.
She's wearing a nice bikini with a huge cock and balls imprint on the bottom.
Yeah.
Glad Officer Smoth is enjoying her time at Lake Shasta.
Look how saggy this. I can't. Oh, come on.
Well, anyways, that's the River City Police Department. Very progressive out there in
Support-
California.
Support everyone and be yourself, But
Well, of course.
Do
That
you?
outfit,
What's
that
yeah?
outfit,
You're
that
at the
outfit.
beach.
Yeah,
Get out
Officer
there.
Smoth is having fun at Lake Shasta. And
Yeah.
nice imprint, by the way.
It's a speedo, you know.
Also, listener Jason Bullet, nice name, has joined Mark in the crew of wearing the Garfield Mood shirt. It's a great
Hell
shirt.
yeah, great shirt,
There we go.
Jason.
Can we sell that, or do we not have rights to Garfield?
Can't do
We
that.
could totally sell Garfield. Yeah, we'll get a C and D, but not before we make like $2,000.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah. We
All
could
right,
sell
all right.
Garfield all
We
day.
should think about it.
Yeah.
We should think about it, or modifying it like the Tiz. You know,
Yeah.
making just like a slight
Oh yeah,
slight
Snarfield
modification.
Yeah.
Snarfield. Yeah, I think we could do a mood shirt
or
with Snarfield.
maybe Heathcliff.
Garyard instead of Field.
Well,
we could send them
that's
for
probably
Field.
trademark, right?
Garyard is good. Or what's another president's name that's kind of like Schlubby?
Simon,
Taft.
Simon and Garfield.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Taft kind of sounds like Tabby. Okay, and today's video submissions, guys, are so strong that we're gonna have to do a selection again. So there's gonna be a would you rather at some point.
Okay.
And to everybody who submitted whale content in this last week, thank you. But we can only talk about the power of orcas so much on this podcast. So we'll save all those videos for later, except for this one whale video, which tons of people submitted. It's very short. It's the point of view shot of that humpback whale member that we showed last time, who jumped on that boat in Cape Cod.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, turns out the guy on the boat was filming, and here it is.
Fishing and get hit by a whale.
Yeah, I see a big school out ahead of us.
Holy shit. Talk about Fudge Factory on the boat.
Oh my god, dude! I almost spilled my coffee on my keyboard.
That's amazing, man.
It's horrifying. Yeah.
Fucking humpback whale just jumps onto your boat. That's incredible. Also, while we're at sea, listener DJ Asa, the architect, found Wes on a cruise. Look at this.
I'm on the cruise ship right now, and dude, this is why you always listen to shows. I found your doppelganger.
Hey, Wes.
Look at there. Here's
This
Wes.
is, your friend Big Ride.
You know what I'm saying?
I think you found your twin here.
Definitely. Wes, what's up? On the cruise ship right now.
That's okay. So that's Big Ride. Big Ride.
Big
shout
Rye's
out.
fucking gigantic.
Big Guy sounds like the Big Show. Like he's got giant voice. Yeah.
He's a goon.
Big Ride. So if you're not watching YouTube.com,
He accidentally crushed his ace.
yeah, he's a big man.
He's
Ace is,
huge.
I don't think Ace is small, but Big Ride comes in and he is like
Yeah.
Wes crossbred with Andre the Giant. Here's
Yeah.
a second video of Big Ride addressing the podcast.
Too sure.
That's right. Say, give us a shout out to Hard Factor News.
Give a shout out to Hard Factor News.
Yeah.
Have a great fucking day. That's no.
Have a great fucking day.
He didn't want to say it. He didn't want to say it.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's not
Asa
Big
said
Ride's
he
not.
was a little shy about cursing.
I like how
gotta
Ace
curse
is just rocking the open shirt. That's the best part about a
Asa
cruise
looks-
or vacay life. Yeah.
I don't know what Ace is
very
doing, but he
comfortable on
was.
the
They're
cruise
having
ship.
fun on the cruise.
Yeah,
that's
Asa
fun.
was all over the place. He was in
Is
Jersey.
he DJing on a cruise ship?
I don't know what he's doing, but he's
I don't
having
know.
fun.
Man, he's
Yeah.
having a good time. Well, thank you for sending in the video, Ace. So that was great. I'm glad you
It was
found
like Wes mixed with
Wes's
Sid
doppelganger.
Haig from
Yes.
the
Right.
Devil's Rejects.
Clown. The
yeah,
clown.
yeah,
the
right.
clown.
Yeah, like the Kingpin version of Wes. If Wes was like grew into the Kingpin on Spider-Man.
Hey, look,
Big
Ryan.
Rise.
Big Rise probably might see this. Shout out Big Rye.
Yeah.
Okay,
Big Ride
Well,
was
is there
so-
something
Big Ride's a big man. Big Ride's a big
Yeah.
man.
I don't
No, I'm
want
a big-
to. I don't want to curse, Asa.
I'm a
Is
big-
there something you want me to
I'm a big
punch a
man
hole
like Big
in, or am I done?
Ride. I appreciate the size. I appreciate your size.
You got metal for me to bend, or can I go?
That's why you go to Big Ride. He's the only one that can do it.
Yeah.
You need a pipe fitted.
He's a big dude.
You know your man.
They don't
buried,
make, they don't
yeah.
make the golf putt
Right.
putt golf sticks big enough for him at the cruise golf.
No, he's got to bend
No.
over a
Yeah.
long way. All right.
He'll collect
Plumbers hate him.
Oh, they do. Now it's a choice, fellas, of the other top 3 videos sent in this week. I mean, there's one that I'm definitely going to play, but here's another 3 you got a choice of. So it is either T.O. Terrell Owens versus the neighborhood Karen, sent in by Big Fudge, and others. The timing didn't really link up for us to play it on the podcast, but it is a crazy video.
Yes.
We got Bar Karen versus lesbian bouncer from Nat Dog, or We got Alex Jones's Epstein comments from RG in Dallas, plus many other listeners. So
what does that mean, Alex Jones's Epstein comments?
He made some comments in court about Epstein and the Clintons, and
okay.
So these are all like pretty viral clips.
Wheel.
Oh, you want the wheel?
Wheel.
I mean, I really want to see Tio versus a Karen, but yes, wheel.
I want to see Tio versus Karen for sure.
All right, I'll do Tio
That
versus
carries
Karen.
it then. That carries it. I can understand because it is a video.
I haven't seen it.
You would want to see.
Also, we haven't seen Tio in a while.
Awesome.
You know,
Tio's the man.
Tio is the man. The Alex Jones one's pretty funny if you haven't seen it. But here we go.
I've seen the other one.
Yeah, Tio.
He got out of his car and started harassing me. He put his car in park.
Right, because you're going to yell at me and telling me I'm almost hit you, and I didn't.
But you didn't have to get out of your fucking car.
You didn't have to talk to me that way either, Karen.
You're a black man approaching a white woman.
First of all, you had your boy right here, your husband right here. So first of all, I don't do that type of stuff.
And her husband was there.
You did. You put your car in park and you came at me.
First of all, I didn't come at you. You can stop all of that, Karen.
That's what's wrong.
Get out of here with all of that.
You're a black man approaching a white woman.
Yeah, and her husband was there.
Here she crying. There's
Here we
Karen.
go, yeah.
Look at this. This is unbelievable. Swear to God, I've never been a part of nothing like this. I've seen it. I've seen it. Yes, I've seen it, but this is first
I'm
hand.
six-time Pro Bowler Terrell Owens.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
Mr. Owens.
Oh my God, this is real.
I'm
This is
third
real.
leading
This is
receiver
real.
of all time.
Here you go, sir. This is real. This is real. This is real. This is real. I've never seen. I've seen it, but I've never been a part of this. This is real life. And now she's crying.
Yeah.
Her husband tried to tell her to go in the house, but now she wanted to do the whole Karen thing. So I'm gonna be here with my camera to show everything. First of all, you need to stop that.
He was not. I was in the garage.
Oh,
yeah.
He wasn't speeding.
Because I was sitting in the garage.
She said I was speed. First of all, I
The
wouldn't.
garage lady said nope.
No, I get you. No, this is real. This is real life in 2022. This is real life Karen stuff.
She crying.
I've never seen. I've seen it on TV. I've seen it on video, but I've never really been a part of something.
It takes
like
a turn here too.
This is unbelievable. Then she brought up that I'm the subject of HOA. Said everybody's been talking about me, my house. I don't keep up my house. I got liens. I don't pay my fines. Everything.
I made $80 million.
How do I know? Because she told me.
So she knows
Karen.
Yeah. So she knows who he is. She knows where he lives.
Kate.
She's freaking out that he's approaching her.
Kate.
Kate is pretty.
So when I drove by, she said she called the police. I was like, cool. I'm gonna sit right here till they come.
Wow.
I'm gonna sit right here till they come.
And she over there crying.
Yo, she just started crying just now.
Oh, when they rolled up.
Yeah, but you know.
Oh, she started crying.
Oh, she's
What?
so crying.
This is crazy to me. Yo,
You're
this
a
is
black
real life,
man
people.
Yeah,
approaching a
Tio
white
just
woman.
he just
That was
crushed her.
nuts.
Also, another listener, I can't find the name right now, but he sent us there's a petition to have her get jail time. I guess T.O. might not be pressing charges or something, but
That was enough. Whatever.
Terrell Owens is the third-time leading receiver in receiving yards at 15,934. He's also the third-time leader in receiving touchdowns at 153.
Hey, big ups to the Pop Culture Kings because Mark, you nailed third time. I nailed
third.
six Pro Balls exactly.
Off the top of the heads.
Come
nailing
on,
both.
baby.
Come on.
Look at that. Does sports count as pop culture?
No, it doesn't.
So.
But
well, T.O. is a mold. T.O. is the type of character that molds into pop culture.
He was
if I know the
before,
stat
before Antonio Brown,
then yes, it has pop culture
guys
implications.
remember the press conference he did while doing sit-ups in his front driveway?
That's when he started, and then he got in that. Like, I think that same year. That was the year like he injured himself on the Eagles, where he broke his leg, and then 5 weeks later, caught 134 yards in the Super Bowl.
The Eagles
they did not deserve him that year. Donovan McNabb is throwing up in the fourth quarter, and T.O.'s got a broken leg, and he's setting Super Bowl records for receiving.
If anybody else had played that game, they would have beat the Patriots.
Absolutely, Nick Foles would have won that game.
Easily.
But yeah, that was he was getting in cryogenic tanks like that. He was becoming into the pop culture
I love
world.
T.O.
Yeah.
T.O.'s a big time diva receiver. Always.
They horse collared him. The Cowboys
still is the man.
The Cowboys guy. I don't know if it was the Hall of Fame safety that's on the ESPN now, but they horse collared him week 17 and broke his fucking leg, and he came back in the Super Bowl.
Oh, he's a tough motherfucker. Yeah. He plays hard, but he talks a lot of shit. But people get it wrong. He's a competitor, and he showed it in that Super Bowl.
He ain't no Antonio Brown.
He's
if you
way
doubt
better than Antonio
T.O.,
Brown. He's
I don't
10
mean
times
that-
better
way
than-
tougher.
I mean
He's way
that
tougher.
in a positive way.
The first time he cried before, that's my
He's
quarterback.
a lot like Antonio Brown in terms of the
except
divaness.
7 inches taller and better.
Right, making trends and whatever. But
First
yeah.
time he cried was when he caught that touchdown in the playoffs for the Niners. Remember when he got smushed by 3 dudes? And it
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
he was
that
incredible. On
he
the
cried
Niners.
in the
I mean-
interview. He was like, I'm probably gonna be pretty good at football.
His whole career was incredible. T.O.'s the man.
think
Still
that's what he
showing
said,
off
okay.
how he's the man right now.
Yeah.
That video is awesome. He handled that situation like a pro.
That's right.
And now for another person who is indeed the man. Very much so much they call him the Macho Man. This is a video that was submitted by countless listeners because it's important to us as our podcast, as the Macho Man is our spirit animal basically on this podcast, our main spokesman. He does the intro every single day. It trended. We got this submitted from like every single different social media
Every single person in the world.
Yeah, it was crazy. So this is a clip from the Macho Man on the Arsenio Hall show. It's been going nuts this week. Everybody's been playing it, and it's him talking about crying as a man.
Your middle name is Macho, but I'm wondering if you ever cry. Has the Macho Man ever cried?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
It's okay for macho men to show every emotion available right there, you know, because I've cried 1,000 times, I'm going to cry some more. But I've soared with the eagles and I've slithered with the snakes and I've been everywhere in between. And I'm going to tell you something right now. There's one guarantee in life, and that there are no guarantees, yeah. And I understand this. Yeah. Nobody likes a quitter. Nobody said life was easy, so if you get knocked down, take the standing 8 count, get back up, and fight again. And you're a macho maniac. Dig it.
Yeah.
Was that off the
man.
cuff?
God, he's the
He's a
best.
fucking monster.
Oh,
That was the same interview where he talked about doing steroids. I did it when I was legal, but I do not recommend it. It's like putting poison in your body.
Is he
Yeah,
just
he did
wearing?
it a lot more after that interview. I'm
He's
sure.
just wearing the heavyweight belt.
Yeah, when you got it, you got to flaunt it.
He,
you know?
he just has the heavyweight belt on his fucking waist.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was wearing like full Macho Man regalia.
But
there.
he was
had,
the
like,
champion at that time.
Dude, he was so good. I recently, you guys know, was digging through the clips to try to put together a thing and was rewatching all the things. The energy he would bring for 5 minutes straight to the camera, 5 minutes straight of by himself, no one to play off of. Insane.
Best ever.
It was.
Do it.
Yeah,
It was
best
no guessing about how his demise would come eventually because of the way he
Heart
lived.
attack into a tree.
Yes, well,
Yes.
you're right. It's
Yeah,
a damn shame they never did a sitcom with Mean Gene and Macho Man.
Oh, they're the best duo ever. It's so funny.
Yeah,
okay,
I picked up the subtlety of Mean Gene always talking about where Miss Elizabeth is because
Is
he
she
wants to
okay?
ask her. He wants to ask her about her tennis game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Gene's the
they had a
really wants
great
to-
they had a great act going on. All right, and then Colliver 689. He says, "Hey everybody, this is in our Discord server. Never posted the Discord before, so I hope this is the right place to share. On my job site, I found these two in the garden flags. Same day we're talking about this Macho Man stuff. Very unexpected. Didn't know they made garden flags like this, but I love it. Have a great fucking day. And fellas, if you can't see, that's the Macho Man in somebody's garden flags. Several different Macho Man
Colliver
flags in this garden.
From the top rope with the elbow drop, his first Discord message.
First
That's
rope,
how it's
incredible.
done.
Yeah, exactly. So Macho Man, important to us, important to you as a listener, probably important to all of us. He's important to the world, to the universe, I'd say.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that's the Macho Man. R.I.P. Okay, 5-star reviews and comments. First up, 5-star review from Jay Tweets. He says, "Love the pod. Shout out to the boys. Listen to you guys every morning during work to wake up and catch up on current events. I've got a new dance song that I've recently released that you guys should listen to. Kind of owe me one for all the pods I've listened to. It's called Heart by, the song is called Heart, H-E-R-T, by a 5-tone, which I think is like a stone. Like
Stone with a 5.
So it's 5 T-O-N-E, but it like kind of looks like stone. Closing the review out with a rating of the boys. No surprise, it's a 4-way tie for first.
Oh yeah, that's how it's done. Jay Tweets.
Jay Tweets. I did
I'm
listen
about
to your song.
You did?
Heart
Can we play
by
it?
5-tone. It's a banger. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put it on. It slaps.
Pop
put
it
it
at
on
the end
when
of
I'm
the show.
drinking. Yeah, we can put it at the end.
He's
of the
not
show
going
for
to
sure.
sue us.
No, for sure. And it needs some views,
But
so people.
what
go
if
check
he?
it out.
What if that's his whole plan?
Oh,
Well, he
Good
could,
luck.
but then he could only sue us for this one episode. It wouldn't be very
True,
lucrative for.
You're not gonna
for-
get
for
much.
Jay Tweets. Yeah. Okay. Next 5-star review. Evan 6P3. He says, best pod, or she. Evans could go
Right.
either way. These guys
Officer
are
Schmoth.
right. Don't want to make any assumptions. Evan 6P3. Best pod. These guys are a daily must listen. My only complaint is that they don't have more content.
Oh wow.
Which is obviously a troll. Have a great fucking day. Please, P.S. join the Patreon, nerds. That's where the content. See, Evan set himself up for that.
Yeah.
If you want more content, that's how you get it. Patreon.com/hardfactor.
That's right.
Great straight man, Evan is. Great straight man.
That's right. He's the mean
or
G.
gal.
Or
Yeah.
gal.
Or gal.
Either way, let's not make assumptions, fellas. Okay. Comments. These are my favorite two from Instagram and Facebook this week. Didn't hop into the other cesspools, just waited in far enough to get these two. Hard Factor News post Nancy Pelosi, and this is just a viral video. China is one of the freest societies in the world. She said that on accident. She meant to say Taiwan.
Right.
Chris Stanger says, you'd think China was a publicly traded commodity the way she's pumping it.
Oh, Chris,
Classic.
she would never do that because that would violate public securities fraud. She likes to do it privately, her violations.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
But they're publicly traded
no, they're
stocks.
publicly
No,
traded.
you know what I mean. Yeah, it'd be too on the
it's just
nose.
it's just not illegal, you know. She's just allowed to do it. Now on Facebook, here we had a post about yesterday's show. University criticized for allowing a PhD in masturbation. Watch the whole story. And then Bailey Christopher Snyder says, and you guys remember his picture, right? The guy,
Yes.
Carl
Nerd.
Anderson, crazy Carl with a
Nerd.
K. Yeah, and Bailey Christopher Snyder says, Alton Brown. So that's what you've been up to. Laugh my fucking ass off. He does look like
Pretty good.
Alton Brown, right?
Yeah, looks like
bit,
the
yeah.
chef Alton Brown a little bit. Yeah.
Skinnier Alton Brown.
It's true.
Yeah. So those are the best comments I could find.
There
Didn't
was
find any
one-
ones that were just like ripping us down. This
Oh
week.
no,
Just
no,
felt
there
like
is
a-
one. It was like who died? There's someone died in a post this week, and the Asian guy where the screen fell on his head. Holy
yeah.
shit!
Oh yeah. I didn't. That was a
Oh,
cesspool.
Every single comment was like, "Why are these assholes laughing at a death?
Well,
I
but
hope they have screens
Mark,
falling."
Mark, there was a lot of comments. That's true. There was a
Oh,
lot of
they're
those.
so
But there was
mean.
also a lot of other people being like, "If this triggers you,
Yeah.
like you're so soft." Like because
It was
not that hard
multiple
of a
hundred
video.
comments calling us pieces of shit for
Yeah,
laughing
for
at
sure.
the
But,
Asian
I
guy
mean,
who
like,
got
come on.
crushed by a.
Give me a break.
Fucking
That was the most epic LED. Is he okay?
No, no,
Come on.
he's still in a
Is
coma.
he okay?
I mean,
No.
no.
I'm gonna Google coma guy.
Crushed like an ant.
Mirror.
Yeah.
The band is
No.
called Mirror in Hong Kong, I believe.
No.
An LED screen mirror paralyzation is what I would Google.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah. No, I'd like to know.
It's shocking.
Okay, fellas, the
But
voicemails. to close the
PTSD. Give
week.
me a come on.
Right, Wes, give me a break, right? I mean, come on. Give me a break. They let it up on social media. Okay, that's where I got the video from. Take it up with those people. Voicemails, and we've got 5. to close
Okay,
out the high five.
perfect.
Of course. Here we go, but they're short. 3 minutes total. First one is from Kaylin in Maine.
What's up, Hard Factor boys? This is Kalen from Maine. I was listening to last week's episode on Friday talking about the land animal that's most similar to an orca, and I think you guys missed the macaques. Orcas throw
Macaques.
seals way up in the air to kill them. Macaques throw babies off of balconies. I mean, they have the same tendency. So, wanted to call in and give my opinion on that front. It's got to be the fucking macaques. They have the
Okay.
same vibes.
It's a great
All right.
take.
Have a great day and a great fucking weekend.
Okay,
You too,
so I mean, like, what do you guys think about that?
Definitely the same vibe. He's absolutely right about that.
They're as mean.
I agree. I agree that
They're a
it's
little
the same
bit
vibe.
smaller.
They suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Similarly
the same vibe
self-centered.
of meanness. Sure. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Orcas, they're apex. They got to be self-centered a little bit to be at the top of the food chain. Okay. But I think a better fitting, actually, it wasn't the deer that they evolved from. That was just a fun fact. The best fit for them is house cats. You want to know why? House cats also kill for sport, but they're also friends with humans, just like orcas. Orcas don't really kill humans. They kill everything else for sport. So
Well,
I would say it's more like a house cat.
Mark,
why are you
your
saying,
thoughts?
Why are you saying they're friends? The orcas are friends with humans
Because there's no documented deaths attributed besides when they've been in captivity. Besides when they've been in
Listen,
captivity.
they leave no evidence.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly. I mean, I'd like to see evidence of an orca like snuggling with some humans, you're going to say they're friends to go.
They're
there.
friendly.
They
Yeah,
have to be on a
there's
waterbed.
There's plenty of
Yeah,
videos where like
would be.
they're like interacting with people
Okay.
and having fun with them.
I don't hate your
trainer.
cats thing, but I just don't know about the friends, the orcas being friends with humans. That's all. I'm
Well,
saying.
they're both extremely predatory hunters.
Yes, they like to hunt.
House
They like-
cats
yes.
kill for fun.
There's
just like
there's
orcas.
like footage of cats that local news back in the day in like Virginia put like GoPros on cats. They spend like outdoor
Yeah.
cats spend like 75% of their day hunting.
just killing stuff.
Yeah, killing
That's all they
shit
do.
all day. So not a lot of news on Mo Lehad, who is the dancer
Yes.
on Mirror, but there's one article from 3 days ago that said the father said that Mo's doing a lot better.
Fuck yeah.
Good.
Fuck
I think
yeah.
Mo's gonna be
Up
fine.
yours,
Yeah.
all you PTSD
That's
bitches. Fuck you. I
was thinking
fucking
about
knew it.
reporting
I was
you.
like, I hope he walks again, and boom.
I think
there we
Mo's gonna be
go.
fine. Mo's gonna
Fuck
be
you.
Mo's gonna be dancing soon.
Yeah, that's good because Mirror's down 1, so they've only got 11 guys left to
Well,
field.
they need that dozen. They need that full dozen.
That's right.
All right. Next voicemail. That's awesome. Next voicemail is it's Colin. He's getting a little ornery. You guys will hear what he's doing. He's trying.
Horny?
Well, he's always horny, but he's ornery.
Uh-oh.
Boys, calling from California. So me and Amish Brock haven't had any trips lately. So, I just want to let you guys know what's been going on lately.
It's gonna
So
reignite
Amish
the
Brock's
beef.
sister keeps calling me up, and she keeps trying to have me come over and play jellyfish stings with her. And I'm sick and tired of it. I hang out with her one time, and she has me programmed in her phone to roll up the rim to win. I'm just kind of tired of it. Boys. Well, let's have a great fucking day. Like.
All right. So
What is he doing?
He said he's banging Amish Brock's sister.
He's trying. Well, I mean, that's first of all, that's the most flattering thing Amish Brock's ever heard. He
said
Colin
jellyfish
wants him to
things?
call back in so
Yeah.
bad.
Oh yeah, the pee thing. Yeah.
Jellyfish stings, the pee. Yeah.
You pee on each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pee on each other. It's a golden shower game. But yeah, I mean, I think Amish Brock, you should take the challenge. I think you should accept the challenge.
I miss so much Brock.
Yeah. So does Colin. So do we all. That's
Yeah.
why I played it, even though it was pretty mean. Okay. Next one.
Even though he's
is,
talking about fucking his sister.
Well,
Fuck her one time, she keeps calling me.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said.
Playing that jellyfish thing game. Next voicemail, our man Low Life Louie.
So, boys, Low Life Louie calling in. Happy Friday. Happy to be here. I was actually giving you guys a call in regards to episode 1000, which congrats on that. There was a segment about the Mexican sculpture that Mark covered, and I was hoping that Clean Taint, our Mexican correspondent, could chime in to see if we have the all clear. But since we didn't hear back, I just wanted to let you know that you do have the all clear from us Mexicans. Yes. The segment was funny, and Mark, I enjoyed listening to your Mexican accent. I actually would like it if you made that a thing, and it is a type of quality content that made me want to sign up for the Patreon a little over a year and a half ago.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, congrats again on the 1,000 episodes. Looking forward to 1,000 plus more, and have a great fucking weekend, boys.
Yeah, Louis
I'm talking about
Louis
Louis.
in Discord. Louis the man.
Yeah,
Nice.
Louis is the man.
Well, I think it was because we got him way back in the day to get back his at the time roommate who kept him up all night with the alarms, like the untimely
That's true.
alarms. Yeah,
that's true. We've gone through a lot.
We
with
spent a
Louis.
lot of time
And
on
Louis'
that, thinking
story
about that for Louis.
Louis' story about getting roofied when he was like heavier, and he was at a baseball game. That's amazing.
That was
when Louis was at his heaviest and he was trying to hit on a girl, and some guy that was competing like may have ran out of roofied him, and he ended up in a stall. Yeah.
Yeah, the old Louis. Next time you call back in, hit us with that classic tale.
That's
again.
a pretty good story.
That'd be hilarious. All right. Next one is also from another longtime listener, Rad Dad.
All right.
Happy weekend, boys. Rad Dad here with Baby Salsa. Shout out to Tim A, Carlos's lady friend, Eric, and Simon. Right now we're in second place. This is after the second round. Mike with Trivia Throwdown Online just put up the scores. I'm calling a win. I'm calling a comeback. We're only in second place. I think we're going to win it here. Everyone else, I'm sorry you lost. You suck. If you're not
You
part of this trivia, if you're not part of Center of the Car, if you're not part of Discord or the Patreon, you are really missing out. Give it a shot. Try for a month. Dip your toe in the fucking water.
Here, pat in the back.
You won't regret it, and you'll be coming back for more. Anyway, have a great fucking weekend.
That's what I'm
Sounded like
talking
I was
about,
saying
Rad
something
Dad.
funny. I don't know.
Yeah,
So-
it sounded funny. We had a good time.
we had a
lot of laughs that
It was
night.
a good time at that trivia, but it wasn't a good time for Rad Dad, who was in second place at the time, or for Will's team, who was in first place at the time. We both lost to Scout and Bartender's Bluff, as it always goes.
true.
Also, although that team wants me to say that Father Brian and Gavin and Lombard Trucking really pulled it through in the end.
Oh, yeah,
it
was
wasn't
those
just
guys.
Scout and
Yeah.
Bartender's Bluff, right?
Yeah, right.
Mhm.
Sure.
So congrats to the other three guys too, who were on the team that
Mhm.
with the two people that always win.
Right. With two professional trivia players. Yeah.
Especially Father Brian, though. I
Hey,
believe
it's
that.
all about the laughs. I had a great time. I had an absolute great time, and I was ripping people's heads off.
That's right. Trivia is always fun. It's
My own
always
team,
alive.
my own team got my wrath when they didn't trust me on Keanu Reeves.
It can happen. You never know. Trivia gets intense.
Yeah.
So, but Rad Dad, as you could tell, we were having a rowdy time. It was great. He's right. Join the Patreon. Patreon.com/hard.
Let's bring up Dooley's pregnancy thing again. So in the trivia, everyone is in the same room. At first, everyone says hi, we wait, and then like Mike Wade does a great job of like giving the rules to the new people super quick. It's like going to like a laser tag game room, and then you
Right.
break off and you go to your
Yeah,
team.
yeah.
And in the break off rooms, like immediately I go in and you find out who's on your team. You don't know. And so Dooley's on my team, and Opie was on my team, and Opie goes, "Oh, hilarious! Dooley's on our team, man. Mark, you really got him on the podcast today." And I was like, "Oh, you talking about how I nailed him for his pregnant fetish?" And I had to be told to stop. And Opie was like, "You had to be told to stop like 3 times." And I was like, "Yeah, I got him for like 2 or 3 minutes." He was like, "It was more like 5." And then Dooley goes, "Hey guys, my parents are here and you're on speakerphone."
Dooley's playing trivia with on the speakerphone
We learned a lot
in the
about
middle
our
of the
son that
family
day.
room.
Yeah.
What a
His
move!
parents were in town.
That is crazy.
What is he
That is
doing?
absolutely nuts.
You gotta warn us. It gets real crazy on trivia night.
You gotta have headphones at least in that
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
Madness from our man Dooley. But
I'm not sorry.
that's how he likes it, though. He's into
It's
he
true.
marches the beat of his own drummer, if you know what I mean. All right, last voicemail of the week, fellas, and it's a callback from a long time, long ago voicemail leaver, not Amish Brock, different personality we haven't heard
Please
from
be
in a while.
Bob
Dallas
Apps.
Dave.
Here, no, but different.
Robert Apps.
Hey, it's me, Clerk D, also known as Hard Factor Clerk. I've been gone a while, but I'm a new man now. Prison was exactly what I needed for a while. I'm back, and I'll tell you, that is the last time I'd ever go to get me a big gulp. I sure did learn a lesson. If there's one thing thicker than it was, then I'm sure I don't want any privacy. You hear what I'm saying, fellas? All right, guys, with that lesson, please, to take care and enjoy. Bye.
Thank you, Clerk.
There you go. Learned a lot.
Thank you, Clerk. Hey, as Clerk beats, and he's saying
Clerk
stay out of prison. It's not worth it.
Clerk
Not
Beats.
worth it.
That's
And
where
the last time he'll ever go to 7-Eleven.
for a big gulp.
Yeah. So take it from Clerk. Take it from Clerk Dietz.
I feel that.
It's not worth it to go to prison over a 7-Eleven big gulp.
It is.
And with that, it's time for the wheel to see who does the high five next week.
There you go.
That's right.
I will not be here, so you already knew
Mark
that. Took me off.
is on vacation. Here we go. High five.
Whoa,
Will again.
Oh, Will again.
Hilarious.
The wheel loves
Wheel.
the wheel.
All right, back on the
loves
high
it.
five. I love it too. Honestly,
Yeah.
love it too. I love going through, catching up with everybody's DMs. It was awesome.
It is
All
fun.
Coffee on
High five's fun.
Monday.
Wes, there you go. You
Fair
said this
enough.
whole week you weren't getting
Fair
dinged.
enough. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, when you go down to 3, here we go. So Wes has got your cup of coffee on Monday, and
Pat's
it's
on
going
the
to be
TikTok.
Pat, one for each of us, and that's
We'll see you out there.
Pat's got it your TikTok on Monday. I will bring a wild card story of some sort. Hopefully, it will be saucy. But we love you all. Please don't forget to gas up our videos on your favorite social media app. Okay, whichever one you like the most, we're posted on there. Go like it, comment, whatever, share it, tell somebody about it. That helps us grow.
I
But
expect
most
to come back from
importantly-
vacation with 100,000 Instagram followers.
Yeah, give Mark. Come on, give Mark a little gift.
Come on.
You know, give him a little gift, okay? But most importantly, have a great fucking weekend.